Okay. Getting started. I think working weight today for the injured hand is going to be around 85 pounds, and we're still kind of seeing where the left hand is at. Kind of a weird one. Yeah. So I think we're 3 sets in. I think I'm gonna honestly stop it at 3 sets. The finger feels like fine and strong, but I don't want to go crazy on like the volume when I'm like starting to pull kind of heavy now. 85 pounds is like, it's kind of significant. You know what I mean? It's not like it's obviously not like a lot of weight, but like it's getting up there. You know what I mean? Definitely to the point where it's like, when on a healing finger, it's probably not best to like push it too crazily. So I think either next week I'm gonna try to push it from 3 sets at 85 to 6 sets at 85, or maybe something like along the lines of doing like 3 sets at 90 or 95 or 100, something like that. Yeah, I gotta think about how to progressively overload these, but it's okay. Gonna move on. I don't think I'm gonna try to train the left hand too hard. Ended up doing like 5-second holds at 120 pounds on the left. Maybe today's just a weird day on the fingers, because didn't feel particularly strong in the left. Felt okay on the right, but obviously it's the injured hand. I don't know. Other than we'll see. I'm debating if I want a moon board or if I want a wave wall today. Genuinely don't know. I mean, I also climb on the roof, but that's kind of sus, just because it's so steep, and I don't want to like cut feet next to me, jack up my finger. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll mob V4s on the moon board. Who knows? But regardless, yeah, we'll get it going. Short session today. I think I'm gonna skip dragonflies because I'm feeling some like kind of tweak right around here, and dragonflies doesn't directly target it, but like my whole trunk kind of like tenses up, and it's like I've had some weird oblique things going on there in the past, and I just don't want to like really aggravate it. It's been bothering me, like it was bothering me yesterday, and I woke up and I still had it, and so I think it's probably just like best idea not to like tempt fate a little bit too hard, you know what I mean? Especially given everything that I'm like, if I'm playing injury whack-a-mole right now, so we're just gonna take a chill pill today. Did a little bit of climbing, sent one thing on the moon board, W, right? That's always a good thing. We're kind of getting into the more dynamic climbing, which is scary, and it means that the sands are gonna dry up because I'm gonna start being a little bit careful, gonna start like falling on stuff a lot, you know what I mean? But it does mean we're making progress, right? Sending doesn't always necessarily equate to like that progress, which is a good thing. That's cool. I'm not attached to sending anyways in the first place because of my injuries and stuff, and I know the moon board is kind of like the most savage board to try to rehab on. But it's going well. I think the rehab is going decent enough. Definitely still injured on the right hand and definitely still scared. I think there's like a huge mental block there. Where I think not only is my right hand kind of like weakened because neurologically like my body doesn't want to like necessarily like fire as hard as it should be. There's that mental block. But I think there's also a conscious one where I'm like just literally just like afraid to use it because like I'm aware of like the context of like my injuries on that hand. And so I'm kind of fighting like a war on two fronts right now. In my brain at least when it comes to like the right hand. But, you know, it is what it is. We keep pushing nonetheless. I'm not going to say that it was a bad session. Today wasn't the greatest session. In terms of like productivity. But I think it was good in terms of just like I got in here, I showed up, I tried hard, and I think every day that I'm in the gym not getting hurt at this point is a plus, honestly. So, you know, 30 minutes behind schedule, or ahead of schedule. Normally I'm in here from like 5 to 8. We're getting out of here like around 7:30, it looks like. 7:36. Let me check out Vanta real quick. Lots of exciting things coming up with that. So let me update this. I'm gonna delete dragon flags off of my day. And then here, marked it as completed, which is awesome. So the day is done. I'm gonna finish this workout, log it in the app. Done. And let's see. Sick. 17 sessions logged in Vanta this month. 32 all time. That's awesome. That number is gonna keep going up, which is a good thing. So, you know, we're killing it, doing our thing. I'm gonna see you guys back in here probably tomorrow, because then I'm gonna lift. But hopefully, I don't know, hopefully my like weird oblique thing isn't still firing up. But got class today. Let's get after it. Alright, see you guys later.